But, all right, here we go. This is your first time doing it, Willie.
Okay.
Try not to mess it up. Yeah! The Buffalo Bills have won 3 consecutive AFC East titles. And, yeah, they've got Josh Allen. And, yeah, Stephon Diggs was just named the captain. But week 1, they play against the best defense since the 85 Bears. They go 0-1.
0-1 because the New York Jets are ready, and they're ready to get it done. Buffalo Bills, Sauce Gardner, the whole squad, Aaron Rodgers, new team, new time, new era. Jets will win the division this year. Book it.
And here's what I love about it. The majority of America is anti-Jet. Greg Jennings, 71% of all the money wagered on this game has been wagered on the Buffalo Bills. And you're, not that you wager, but you agree with the public. Dumb.
I'm anti-Jet simply because of you.
So you like
You're not anti-Jet, you're anti-Craig.
I
There's a
want to
difference.
like the Jets, but I can't like the Jets because of Craig.
Why
So-
not?
That's why. You're too obnoxious. But for me, look, we make it seem like every year a team has to be a Super Bowl contending team, or we have to talk about them in the era of they're going to win a Super Bowl. That's why we feel like the window is closing. Now, do I agree with the window is closing a little bit on the Bills? I do.
Yes,
because
because
everybody is getting better in that AFC conference. However, this doesn't change anything for the division for me. Like, the Buffalo Bills are the team to beat until you can beat them. It was like the New England Patriots. Until you beat them and prove that you are better than them, they are the team to beat. And so I don't see them just lying down and allowing Aaron Rodgers to come into.
I want to be clear. I'm not saying they're going to lie down. I'm not saying we're going to beat them 45-0 either. And to be fair, Robert Saleh and the Jets have all come out and said they're the current champions. And we need to beat them to claim the the title of best team in the AFC. So I respect that. But the Jets are something that they haven't been in a long time. They're
Excited.
a complete team. They're a complete
Excited.
team.
Yes, no, they are.
They are.
They are. So are the Bills, and there's 2 things to discuss. There's Monday night's game, and then there's the division. I think Monday night's game is going to be a close game. I think the Bills will win personally. I am a gambling person. I look forward to gambling on the Bills to win. And then there's the division. And the division's a different conversation because over the course of 17 games, you don't really know what is going to happen. But we do know this, that there is going to be one of these 2 teams on Tuesday morning on this program is going to do some serious soul searching and looking in the mirror and saying, who are we and what are we doing and what is the rest of this season going to be like?
I couldn't have more confidence in the outcome of this game. It's going to be all Jets all night. It's a Monday night game.
So you said they weren't going to win 45-0. It was 45-3.
Well, whatever.
Yeah,
45-6.
It's gonna be
give up a late field goal.
Yeah.
All right, second one. Yeah, the Chiefs are favorites. Okay, sure. And yeah, they do have Patrick Mahomes. And yeah, they have Travis Kelce. And yeah, they still have Andy Reid. But they're probably playing the Lions without Chris Jones. They don't have a top 25 running back. They don't have a top 25 wide receiver. And their defense without Chris Jones is average at best.
Yeah, I don't think he's showing up. I think he's committed. What he said on Twitter is 100% right. He's not going to, until they offer him the bag or get the money he's ready for or wants, he's not going to show up to week 8. I think he's committed with that. And you're right. Without him on the field, the Chiefs' defense is average.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think they're average. I don't care about any of the part that you mentioned on the offense side of the ball because they have Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. So you can erase that. This is solely about their defense. Will their defense be able to step up to the plate with the absence of Chris Jones? We will see. I don't believe that they will be able to because you've alluded to this time and time again. He's been their closer.
He's a closer.
They don't have that guy anymore.
No, best in the league in the fourth quarter in sacks and hurries and tackles for losses
This is a
and all that stuff.
great segment for the Chiefs because we all know how good the Chiefs are. They just won the Super Bowl. The but is Chris Jones isn't playing for them now. I expect him to eventually. He loses $1 million a week by not playing.
Say he got it.
So even if he gets another $5 million, if it takes him 5 weeks to get there, that's nothing.
Wash, right.
And they've proven that not having a top 25 wide receiver, top 25 running back does not matter. Last year, they won without it.
Yeah, no, they did. I can't argue it, but they're not going to be as good as they were last year without Chris Jones on the field. All right, number 3. Yeah! The New York Giants went to the playoffs last year, and yeah, they locked up Daniel Jones long term. But how come he hates Saquon Barkley?
He doesn't hate Saquon.
And how are they going to win with those 2 guys not getting along with one another? Daniel Jones restructured his contract yesterday, saved the Giants about $8 million, $7 million, $8 million under the cap. He gets more bonus up front. And the question, of course, Greg Jennings, is if he was willing to do it, Why didn't he do it when Saquon Barkley was twisting in the wind looking for a measly couple $100,000?
No, that's not the question. The question is, why do you so desperately want the New York Giants to fight within each other because you're a Jets fan and you just want to see them go back to back and say, oh, Daniel Jones has an issue with Saquon. No, he does not.
Yes,
Saquon is in the building. Saquon, you talked about it. The running back market is what it is. Daniel Jones is a top 8 quarterback. It is what it is. They're going to be a great team.
He's not a good leader.
They're arguably the best. To date, they are the best team in New York playing football.
Now you're being disrespectful. Now it's time.
By the way, Saquon Barkley didn't tell me that he's never having Daniel Jones over his house for barbecue. That never happened. But I'm telling you as a fact, as his spokesperson, you're not welcome.
You're not
a
spokesperson.
That's right. If you're willing to take the pay cut, to restructure your deal, you're not taking a nickel less, but you make it better for the Giants so they have more wiggle room to sign guys. Why didn't you do it when the most important guy on the offense with you was twisting out there publicly? It's a bad look, and that's how you lose the locker room.
No.
Take it from a guy that lived in locker rooms.
That's
not how it works.
That's not at all.
Simply not how it works.
Nothing close to that. I don't think he wanted to touch his pockets. Saquon, the whole running back market, that had to work out for
Remember,
himself.
he's not taking less. He restructured it to
room.
allow the
Craig,
Giants to
I know
spend
you
more.
know this, that Daniel Jones getting paid did not stop Saquon Barkley from getting paid. Those are not, those events are not related. They're not related at all.
You're wrong on that. I'm sorry. It's okay to be wrong on this show. I do frequently.
Yes,
I
like
don't want to believe at this point because they're yelling at me, move on, move on. This is very important. It's the Giants. It's very important, right? Listen, the next 2 years, Daniel Jones is getting $82 million guaranteed. Great for him. I don't begrudge that at all. If, however, he was a good man and a leader and cared about his running back, he simply would have said,
cut it out.
I'll take
Do you think they would have paid
80.
Saquon $15 million a year if Daniel Jones restructures? That's not how it works.
Given him an extra
He's getting his deal that he got regardless of what other players get paid. They are mutually exclusive events. They are not related to each other whatsoever. I know you know that.
The New York Giants just got eliminated from the playoffs today.
Oh, they did?
Oh.
Because if I'm Saquon,
because Daniel Jones restructured his deal that made it possible for them to sign someone else later, they are now no longer eligible for the playoffs.
That's not exactly A to B, but yes.
Okay,
fair enough.
good.
That's
I see
right.
the logic line.
Because if I'm Saquon Barkley and I'm lined up behind Danny Jones, the whole time I'm like, give me a shiv.
Yeah, but you're not
Someone
Saquon
give
Barkley.
me a knife. That's all. Because he did it to me. I'm doing it back to him, Greg Jennings. You know what I'm talking
Giants
about.
will be just fine.
Move on. Go, I'm with the producers.
I feel bad for Giants fans, too. I feel terrible for you. I really want you guys to have a good season.
It's got to be hard. It's got to be hard.
Hey there. Thank you so much for watching The Carton Show. You can subscribe right here to get all the latest bits and segments from the show. And by the way, while you're at it, we have a lot of great shows on FS1, so check them out too.